Alright, we are live. We should be live right now. Yes, we are for the NHL Entry Draft 2020 live reaction, the first round we have. And it's going to be interesting how this first round will turn out to be like. So, we got different picks. Some of them were traded today and moved around, so we can talk about those too. Be some really interesting things turning out here. Starting off with one of the things on the latest thing that Seth Jones has signed a $9.5 million contract for 8 years. It looks like did not have the best season last year. 56 games, 28 points. The year he had a really good year was 17-18 season, 57 points in 78 games. They're hoping he can be that guy because they gave up 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick. Let me read you the details of this for sure. The details are Seth Jones to the Chicago Blackhawks, a first-round pick of Columbus, actually 32 overall, and a 6th-round pick of Columbus. So let me go put the Blackhawks logo in there. Hawks logo. So they get the Lightning pick. They go to number 32 instead. So they bump down. So basically, it's like a second-round pick, everyone. So, let me just put the Blackhawks pick in. Here we go. Oh wait, 1 second, everyone. I'm just trying to fix the Hawks logo here. Hold on a sec. Here we go. Just gotta make it number 32. So we have a really good draft tonight. It's gonna be really interesting. So first on the clock would be Buffalo. We'll see what they do. If it's Owen Powell for sure, that's what we're expecting for first overall. I'm sure they are going to look and see what they can pick. If it's not him, that would be crazy. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. The Blackhawks get that number 32. So they still have 3 picks. They still have 3 picks on the Blue Jackets, but they did move up a little. They definitely moved up a lot, actually. Number 32, the 12 after the Lightning. For that Davis DeVard one, hey, that worked out really well for the Blue Jackets at this point. Really gotta say. Alright, there we go. You can all see it now. Alright. Let's see. And also, Jake Bean goes to the Blue Jackets for a 2nd-round pick of 2022, it looks like. So that's what we have. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what we have. Going with the draft order. First overall, Sabres. Second overall, Kraken. Third, Ducks. Fourth, Devils. Fifth, Blue Jackets. Sixth, Red Wings. Seventh, Sharks. Eighth, Kings. Ninth, Coyotes. 10th, Senators. 11th is the forfeited pick of Coyotes. 12th is Blue Jackets now. Former Blackhawks one, and also that ninth one was former Vancouver Canucks. 13 is Flames. 14 Buffalo, just traded. They just got that from Flyers. That was the line deal. 15 is Stars. 16 Rangers. 17 Blues. 18 Jets. 19 Predators. 20 Oilers. 21 Bruins. 22 Minnesota Wild. 23 Red Wings. 24 Panthers. 25 Blue Jackets. 26 Wild. 27 is the Hurricanes. 28 Avalanche. 29 Devils. 30th Golden Knights. 31 is Montreal Canadiens, and the 32 pick is newly acquired for the Seth Jones deal is the Blackhawks, number 32. We'll see what happens. Seth Jones, big player that goes now to the Blackhawks. They paid a lot for him, but those are real NHL defensemen to find for sure. Alright. So, of course, going back to the day, I haven't made any videos on this, but going back to the day of what we had for trades, starting off with the first one was Sabres and the Flyers, and the Sabres get Robert Hagg, 1.6 million, a 2021 first round pick, which is 14th overall tonight, what the Sabres pick is, and a 2023 second round pick of Philly. So Robert Hagg, let's look at Robert Hagg really quick here. Robert Hagg, 5 points in 34 games. He's not gonna get you much. Left defenseman there. Not gonna do much, but he is 26. That's not the highlight of this trade. The first round pick of from Philly to Sabres 14th overall is definitely the one that really stands out. But then you get Rasmus Ristolainen back the other way for the Flyers, and Rasmus Ristolainen, 18 points in 49 games. You know, if you can get him to 40 points, would be nice for the Flyers. They get Ellis on the right side. Now they have Ristolainen down on that right side. They really changed that defense for sure. Going on to the Rangers, Sammy Blais goes to the Rangers in a 2022 second round pick of the St. Louis Blues. Sammy Blais is a solid bottom six player, 15 points in 36 games. Not bad there, but the Blues get Pavel Buchnevich. I think the Blues do win this trade because they have 48 points in 54 games. This is just a win-win trade for the Blues. I really do think so. Let's see what Cap Friendly, what people say. Oh yeah, Blues falling out. He said who wins that. Alright, let's go on to the Coyotes and the Canucks. Coyotes, everyone's saying Coyotes win. I agree here. Coyotes receive Anton Roussel, $3 million there. And Roussel's gonna be there for another year. Ends this year. Jay Beagle, $3 million. And he also ends this year. Louis Eriksson has $6 million, and that ends this year too. So, for 1 year, you just gave up all those guys. You could have been just 1 year away from having all that's cap, about 10 million cap through those three players. And you gave up a first round pick, second round pick, and a 7th round pick because they weren't patient enough. But they do get Oliver Ekman-Larsson, 12% retained, 990K retained, puts it down to 7.2 million. For 6 years. It's going to be a long time for that. And the Canucks received Connor Collins signing rights as an RFA. He had 39 points in 49 games. He's a really solid player. Small, but he can shoot the puck and score. And you also have Seth Jones to the Hawks. Like I said, first round pick of Tampa Bay, 32 overall, goes to the Hawks for tonight, and a sixth round pick of Columbus for 2022. But the Columbus receives Adam Barquist, really solid, really solid defenseman for sure. Puck moving guy from the right shot. Also, first round pick tonight, 12th overall, which was the Hawks. 2021 second round pick tonight too. Tomorrow, 44 overall, and a conditional 2022 first round pick. Let me read you the conditions to this. If Chicago wins one of the 2022 draft lotteries, the pick becomes the 2023 first round pick. So if they win the 2023 first round pick, then and back to back, they'll be stuck, literally. We'll see what Buffalo does here. Eichel, maybe. Sam Reinhart, maybe. I think Sam Reinhart's the guy you want to get rid of. He doesn't want to come next year. We'll see how things turn out. I guess Anaheim asked Buffalo to move up to. I guess I guess the Ducks wanted to move up to first overall, but Buffalo didn't want to do anything. All right, we'll see what happens. And also, Jake Bean's signing rights as an OFA goes to the Blue Jackets. And he had 12 points in 42 games. He's a solid puck moving defenseman, just to let you know. Literally, I do like Jake Bean. But now he's part of the Blue Jackets for a second round pick of the Chicago Blackhawks. So after the Jones deal was done, the Hawks gave a second round pick to them. The Blue Jackets took that second round pick and paid for Jake Bean. So that 44th overall pick will now be tomorrow. So let's see what happens. The draft should be starting very soon here. Let's see how things go. Alright, let's see how things go here. Alright, so the draft should start very soon. Of course, you see the trades on the bottom. More trades should, I'm sure, happen, but we got some crazy trades today. Buznevich going to the Blues. Mr. Lyman going to the Flyers. We also had different ones like that. Also, off the top of my head, I was thinking Jake Bean to the Blue Jackets, Seth Jones to the Hawks, for Barquist and the whole details there. Oliver Ekman Lawson and Connor Garland to the Canucks. Crazy, isn't it, today already? And we'll see some other ones. And the Ducks won the move to first overall, but the Ducks, the Sabres didn't want to move away. Well, how you doing? So, see how things go for this draft. Let's find out. After first and second, Anaheim's gonna be a wild card, absolutely. So let me tell you my mock draft at this point. Who do I think going well? Before this starts, I'll do like my top 15, 2021. Here we go. So I'm gonna also, of course, we say Owen Powell first overall. I think number 2. I think I have to go with Matt Beniers. I think that's a locked-in deal. Pavel Beniers going to the Kraken. Third, this is where it gets interesting. I'm gonna pick Dylan Gunther to the Ducks. They could use a winger who can score off the rush. He's the best goal scorer I feel like in this draft. You go from the Devils. Luke Hughes goes to the Devils. The Blue Jackets. Oh man, I think they're gonna go for William Eklund. And I think the Wings are gonna go for Simone Everton, who isn't too far off from Owen Powell. On the Sharks, I think the Sharks is going to go with Mason McTavish. 8th overall, I have to go with Brand Clark to the Kings. 9th, ooh, this changes things up for me. I'm going to say Jesper Wallstedt to the Coyotes. 10th, Ken Johnson to the Senators. 11th is forfeited. 12th is the Blue Jackets again. I'm going to go with Chaz Lucius. 13, Sillinger. 14, the Sabres. I'm having to pick Sebastian Cossa, who's another goalie. Very good. Sabres could use goalies. There you go. The Stars, I'm going to stick with my pick. Fabian Lysell to the Stars. Rangers, I have him picking the French Canadian, Zachary Lohens, whatever you say his name. Blues, I have him picking Corson Kumans, a defenseman, right shot defenseman. The Jets, I have him picking Carson Lambos. Alright, let's see. I think go Nikita Chimnov. And the 20th overall pick, I'm going to go Ottoman. That's what I have. Alright, Gary Bettman's talking right now, and we'll get started very soon for the first overall pick. Alright, so here we go. The Sabres will be on the clock now. Alright, Bettman's speech should be over very soon. He doesn't have the booze. He's probably like, oh good, no booze. I like that. So we'll see how things go. It's gonna be excited. Definitely, the top 10 is gonna be just like, whoa, what's gonna happen? Oh boy. Well, the Coyotes lost that 11th overall pick, but they traded Oliver Ekman-Lawson and Garland O'Reilly for those bad contracts to get 9th overall. You gotta give it to the Coyotes. The clock should be 1 more minute. Alright, here we go. Buffalo is on the clock. So Buffalo's on the clock, got 3 minutes. Here we go. Well, they got 5 minutes. Actually, they have 5 minutes for this one. Yeah, I'm a Habs fan too. I wouldn't be, you know, I would try to, you know, I don't know. I would try to move that first round pick that we have, for sure. But we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. We'll see. But I don't think though. I don't think they're gonna move it. Just they haven't done it yet. They haven't done anything. So maybe they do, but you know, I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. But I hope. I don't know. They could hold on to the 31st pick. I don't know if they do. But I think they should trade it to get an offensive scorer. I don't know. I'm sure you shopped around to see what he got, but maybe he still got time. Absolutely. So I wouldn't be worried about anything. All right, Owen Powell's waiting here to see what happens. 3:42 left on the clock for the Sabres to pick. We'll see if they use the whole 5 minutes. Why do you need 5 minutes? You know who you're gonna pick for overall, right? You're not gonna be like, oh wait, are we picking Powers, we're picking Benils or Gunther or Evanson. But yeah, it's gonna be Powers. Watch and see. They said Power goes first to Buffalo. That should be it. Here we go. Oh, wait, here we go. They're gonna make the first pick. Owen Powell goes to the Buffalo Sabres first overall. Officially, Owen Powell to the Sabres. There we go. Sabres select Owen Powell first overall. We'll see if he goes back to college to Michigan. He's leaning toward that, but maybe he plays next year. I don't know. We'll find out. Same thing with Matt Benioff. He could also go back to college, same place, Michigan University. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what the Seattle Kraken pick. They're on the clock. 5 minutes. 4:30 is left for them. They get to pick what they want. We'll see if it's Matt Benioff. All right. So Powell to the Buffalo Sabres. Looks good in that jersey for sure. So he's a big defenseman and he's gonna be solid. And he led all the NCAA freshmen in points this season. Very solid. And we'll see how he plays. Plays physical, a skill game. We'll see how he plays with the Sabres. Maybe next year, or he might stay with Michigan. Might be a good idea to stay in Michigan. He's a big player. He's tough, he's big, and that's what you want. Alright, so 3:30 left on the clock for Seattle. They can make their first pick. Will it be Matt Beniers? Can it be Dylan Gunther? Will it be William Eklund? Who is it gonna be? After this pick, if they don't pick Beniers, it's gonna be crazy. But after this one, if the Ducks, it's gonna be a wild pick. We'll see what happens. But I feel like the Kraken will pick Matt Beniers next. That should be the next one. Alright, they're just talking about Owen Powell. He's gonna be solid for Buffalo in the future for sure. Alright, here we go. Seattle, 2:20 left on the clock. Alright, there's Ron Francis. We'll see what they can do. Let's see. Oh, they're from the Space Needle. The Kraken from the Space Needle to get the pick from the Space Needle. Interesting. They're just looking at the Kraken forward lines. They said Donskoy, Gord, Emily, McCann, Yonkuk, Blackwell, Tanev, Geeky, Appleton, and Turinski, Quinville, and Bastion. Not bad. It looks like a tough team, hard-working team. It really does look like. On defense is where you really like it. Giordano, Lawson, Susi, Alexiak, Dunn, Lazan. That is really solid. Extras, Fleury, Cholowski, McDermott, and the other Fleury, Cal Fleury too. Hayden and Cal Fleury. So 120 left. on the clock for the Seattle Kraken. Let's see who they pick. Alright, the pick is in now. Alright. Alright, Ron France will make the next selection here. Here we go. Matthew Beniers will be the pick. Yes, Matthew Beniers will be the pick. When I heard Michigan, I'm like, yeah, it's going to be Matthew Beniers. That makes sense. I don't know what to say about Anaheim. We'll get into that for a second. But Matt Beniers, first round, second overall pick, 18-year-old, 6'2", 175 pounds. This guy is a center, and he will be solid for them. We'll see what they can do with him. Playing with Michigan University, just like Owen Pavel, and he's going to be a solid center, kind of like Bo Horvat, that leader type of guy. And he does a lot of great stuff, does a lot of good stuff. Alright, now the Ducks are on the clock here. He was a plus 21, Matt Beniers. 10 goals, 14 assists in 24 games. Really solid. And Beniers just plays really just smart. And he just can be that franchise. He can just be that leader down the middle, which every team would love to have. Some teams don't have that, and Seattle gets to draft a guy like that, which is the best way to do it is by drafting them. First player they ever draft, Matthew Beniers. Alright, let's see what the Ducks bring. It's going to be interesting what the Ducks do here. Alright, Ducks on the clock. 3:40 until they're ready to go here. Alright, we'll see what the Ducks do. Is it Dylan Gunther? Is it Simone Evanson? Is it Luke Hughes? William Eklund? Maybe a hot take, McTavish, Clark? Some hot takes there. Really, we just do not know what they will go for. Alright, let's see what happens next. So Matt Beniers, he brings everything. He's a center, wins faceoffs, can do everything, leadership, can score too. Just a really just defensive center, and that's the guy you want. They don't have much center depth. Yanni Gourde down the middle, Kyle Youngcook, top two centers. It's not Matt Beniers. They need that guy, and they got him here. Does that mean he plays next year? I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see, but it'll be really interesting. 150 left until the Ducks pick here. This is going to be a wild pick for the Ducks. We'll see what they pick. We were always saying, Evanson, I was saying for a long time, I'm like, Dylan Gunther. I was like, I don't know. We'll see. Here we go, the wild pick. Alright, we have a commercial break, but the Ducks are on the clock and they got a minute and 18 seconds left. So we'll see what they put up here. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Dylan Gunther, William Eklund, Simone Evanson, Luke Hughes? Even though we think Luke Hughes probably goes to the Ducks, right? I mean, to the Devils, right? We have some really interesting pieces here. And after the Ducks, Devils, Blue Jackets, really interesting. The one to really watch out is the Red Wings. What does Steve Eisenman go for? You think they're taking Gunther? Yeah, well, you get that goal scorer down the middle. I mean, on the wing. You have someone they really need to really fill that gap. They need someone down the wing. Or Eklund. Eklund also plays in the wing. They say center, but he could probably be a winger. But Gunther or Eklund be very interesting. And also, Simone Evanson, not too far away from how Owen Powell plays. Not too far away. So, you have some really good picks. You can't go wrong here. We just have a commercial break. After this commercial break, they should be ready to go. Alright, we have the commercial break's almost done. We'll find out who the Ducks pick. Man, the commercial break's gonna be like, alright, the clock's up. The clock's down to 0. Come on. Man, so many commercials right now. I just want to find out about the Ducks. What is their pick? Alright, here we go. The pick is in for the Ducks. Here we go. The pick is in. Here we go. See what the Ducks pick. The pick is in now. This is gonna be crazy. We'll see what they do. Well, they say they need more offense. And they scored 2 or less goals in 36 of the 56 games. Not good enough. I need more than that. So we'll see if they get Dylan Gunther. It'll be really nice. Anyone really would be awesome. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The Anaheim Ducks will be selecting. Alright, Bob Murray will give the pick here. The Ducks select. The Mason McTavish goes to the Ducks. Wow. That changes some stuff. Mason McTavish to the Ducks. Wow. Wow. He's a massive center, 6'1", 207 pounds. And now he goes third overall. We did not think he would go that high up. Wow. I thought the earliest was like maybe a hot take. Red Wings. But third overall, Mason McTavish. Wow. My goodness. Mason McTavish to the Ducks. You have Seacrest, McTavish down the middle. This guy can score. And he's going to be a guy you can score. And why not? So Dylan Gunther's available. William Eklund. Simone Evanson. Those guys out there. Wow. This is getting interesting. Let's see what the Devils pick. Will it be Luke Hughes? What would it be? But Mason McTavish gets to the net and he scores goals, and that's exactly what the Ducks need. You see that 36 games and the 56, 2 goals or less. This guy will help you. Seagrass being the mix, the playmaker. You got some good stuff here. Mason McTavish, great pick. Alright, we'll see what the Devils pick. Wow. I thought they would pick Dylan Gunther or Simone Evanson. Mason McTavish to the Ducks. You can score a lot of shots. There's this shot from the point and getting guys, beating guys, goalies. So wow, that's pretty solid. Just to say, 3 minutes left for the Devils on the clock here. This is really solid power forward. Hard to find power forwards, right? But this guy, part of the Ducks. The Devils are on the clock. Luke Hughes, the last brother out of Jack and Quinn. And let's see what happens. The puck-moving defenseman in Luke Hughes potentially could be the next guy. Let's see if it's Luke Hughes. Alright, let's see what the Devils pick. 2:22 left on the clock. See when the pick is in. Alright, let's see what they got. .140 left on the clock for the Devils. We'll see who they pick. Is it Luke Hughes? You got some really solid prospects for the Devils. Yeah, Mosto, Holt, Foot, Milken, whatever you say, that Russian defenseman, and Kevin Ball. You have some really solid players here. Holtz can play next year. The Sakuro Malabulin, whatever you say his name, the 19-year-old, maybe another year or two, and maybe in the KHL too. We'll see what happens, but that's really interesting too. So, is it Dylan Gunther, Luke Hughes, William Eklund, Brain Clark, Evanson, guys to think about that can go to the Ducks, to the Devils. We'll see if it's Luke Hughes, that's the favorite at this point, but we'll find out. Right, 44 seconds left on the clock. The pick should be in any second. Maybe looking like, oh wow, McTavish to the Ducks. Should we change our pick? But I think you gotta go with Luke Hughes. Hughes or Clark would be really interesting. And you need a defenseman on the blue line. The Devils need that guy. So we'll see what happens. You have a right shot defenseman in Brand Clark. You have a left shot defenseman in Luke Hughes. Alright, the pick is in. Tom Fitzgerald will give a fourth pick. Alright, see who they pick. Alright, the fourth overall pick. The New Jersey Devils pick Luke Hughes. Luke Hughes goes to the Devils. He joins his brother in Jack Hughes. Look at that. You can have a great chemistry there, Luke to Jack Hughes for the one-timer. But Luke Hughes is committed to college next year. I remember that. So he won't be playing next year. But the year after, potentially, or two. So we'll see what happens. But definitely he can grow a lot more from the NCAA. I definitely don't want to see him next year in the NHL. So I'm glad he's going to... So he's going to the Devils. There you go. Alright, so we have so far, a little recap, Owen Power to the Sabres, 2nd overall, the Kraken pick Matt Beniers, 3rd overall, the Ducks pick Mason McTavish, 4th overall, the Devils pick Luke Hughes. He's a great puck-moving defenseman, Luke Hughes. Really can just move the puck, get the shot from the point, and he can just do a fantastic job there. Defensively, not the best, but you can always grow from that. You can't teach offense, but you can teach defense. So we'll see how things go, but definitely I think he's going to be a great puck-moving defenseman, and it's going to be really interesting how things go. So, 3:30 left on the clock for the Blue Jackets. So we'll see what happens, but this is good for the Devils to get Luke Hughes. Absolutely, Jack and Luke Hughes in the future can have some incredible chemistry. Great puck moving guy, just like Quinn Hughes, but could even be better than him, which is pretty crazy, isn't it? There you go. Luke Hughes got the jersey. Alright, 2:20 left on the clock for the Blue Jackets here. Alright, we'll see who goes next. Is it William Eklund? Is it Dylan Gunther? Is it Simone Evanson? Brant Clark? Maybe Walsden? That's a hot take there for everyone. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to be Dylan Gunther goes to the Blue Jackets. But we'll find out. Is it William Eklund or Gunther? And I'm really excited to see what the Red Wings do. I think you gotta say it's Dylan Gunther, right? But they can surprise us, What a day Jarmo Kekalainen has had today. Oh my goodness, so many things he's done. I think it's gonna be Dylan Gunther my pick here, but be surprised what happens. Blue Jackets 1:20, they're on the clock. So you have 5th overall for the Blue Jackets. You also have 12th and 25th. So you can look at what you want. Maybe go for Dylan Gunther here, like a William Eklund, and maybe you look at 12 and you're like, I want Chaz Lucius, Cole Sillinger, Fabian Lysell, something like that, Matthew Coronado. So there's some guys there. Alright, the pick is in now for the Blue Jackets. Let's see what they pick. Alright, here we go. John Davidson will give the pick. Alright. Here we go. Who do they pick? Here we go. The pick is in, they're gonna say. Here we go, the fifth pick. Whoa. Ken Johnson. Wow. Ken Johnson goes to the Blue Jackets. Whoa. We weren't expecting Ken Johnson to the Blue Jackets. Wow. That far up? My goodness. Ken Johnson goes fifth overall. Wow. This guy can score, can do all that stuff. Offensive ability is just incredible. And he's dynamic like anything. Detroit's on the clock. Wow. Wow. Ken Johnson just scores just incredible goals. He can really do all that stuff. Finds the puck. Offensively, he's just incredible. So, wow. So talented. Goes forehand, backhand, can score all these different types of goals. Really solid. Really great offensive player. Solid pickup for the Blue Jackets for sure. He might play center. Maybe in the NHL he plays more wing than center. But we'll see what happens. And the Red Wings is going to be such an interesting pick. Who do they pick? I don't even know. Do you pick Jesper Wallstedt? Do you pick Simone Evanson? William Eklund? I'm going to say William Eklund goes to the Wings now. I think he goes to the Wings, William Eklund. Him or Brian Clark, I feel like goes to the Wings now. But I'm going to go William Eklund to the Wings. But you never know what Stevie Y has up his sleeve there. He's always got something he's doing, so we'll see what happens. So, do you think the Wings should go pick Jesper Wallstedt? That'd be interesting if that's the thing they do, you know. But you do have William Eklund, Swedish player, Swedish center, great defensively, great two-way center. Might be someone the Wings just want to pick up, or do you get a goaltender for the future? I know they picked up Alex Nedeljkovic, 25-year-old. They just picked him up a couple of days ago, but he's 25. Who do you pick here? Let's see what the Red Wings do. 2:50 on the clock here. Alright, let's see what the Red Wings pick. I'm gonna say it's William Eklund. It could be Jesper Wallstedt. It could be maybe Dylan Gunther. It just doesn't feel like a pick that Dylan like the Wings would do is pick Dylan Gunther. It just doesn't feel like it. Maybe Simone Evanson, add Seido Evanson could be a possibility. Brian Clark, right shot defenseman. another interesting pick. So we'll see what happens here. Alright, commercial be over very soon. Detroit pick should be in any minute. No trades yet on the draft so far, but definitely draft day it's been a lot. Alright, here we go. For the Red Wings, I have William Eklund as my pick. We'll see what happens. They're just interviewing Owen Pavel. Alright, 6 overall, Red Wings, the pick is in. Here we go. The Wings are in for the pick. Steve Eisman, ready? Let's see what Stevie Y does here. So, Simon Evanson goes to the Red Wings. Great pick. I had Eklund or some Evanson, and wow, another Swedish defenseman. Eklund is next. Sharks, do they pick him? Wow, Simon Evanson. He's not too far away from Pavel. How good he is. He's a very good defenseman, Swedish defenseman here. Very good actively in the defensive zone, has all the tools to be a star player, really can. 1 or 2 years, just like Seidel, he can be in the NHL. And because it can be Seidel, it could be, Evanson, you got a really good tandem, for sure. So getting him is not Wallstat, it's Evanson. Let's find out who picks Jesper Wallstat. Oh man, what do the Sharks pick? Do they pick Eklund? Yep, it's Simon Evertson. So, do they pick Dylan Gunther? Or do they pick William Eklund? Or Jesper Wallstat? Or Brant Clark? Dang, this is tough. Man. Oh man, the Coyotes gonna get a good pick here, whatever it's gonna be. No, Eklund maybe to the Sharks, but the Red Wings is Simone Evertson. So yeah, Evanson goes to the Rings, really solid heel, great player. I thought he was going to the Ducks at first, then I kind of dropped him to like the Blue Jackets, but Blue Jackets made an interesting one, moving Ken Johnson up, and we'll see how things go. Brant Clark, or I could Eklund, would you say? Oh well, what do you mean for seventh? For the Sharks, I'm gonna say Dylan Gunther. I'm gonna say I think the Sharks can go for a winger that can offensively put the puck in. I think it's going to be Dylan Gunther. So we'll see what happens. Seal Sharks got an interesting one. The Kings. I think the Kings going to pick Brant Clark. I think Kings go pick Brant Clark. You got to think so. Coyotes. Do you go for Wallstead at this point for the Coyotes? Like, you lose Aiden Hill. You get Kozhnall. You have Darcy Kemper. You probably want to trade him one day. Soon. And if you have Wallstead in the pipeline for a goalie, I think you I think that's a home run, right? Or do you go for, let's say, okay, if Gunther goes to the Sharks, and let's say the Kings pick Grant Clark, what do you do? Chas Luchas, maybe? Yeah, I don't know either. I'm just guessing here at this point. Cole Sillinger, Lysell, those are the guys I'm thinking of. Eklund, does Eklund go to the Coyotes? Like, you think if, let's say the Sharks pick Dylan Gunther, and the Kings want a defenseman, they get Clark. Does that give the Coyotes a chance to get William Eklund? Just to say. Yeah, Clark to the Kings, that would be perfect. Yeah, Tobias Bjornfoot. If you have Clark there too, oh boy, that's gonna be great. They have a lot of centers, wingers, or a lot of centers that can become wingers too. They could use a goalie or some defense. So, and it's the best player out there too. You gotta think, Brant Clark. It's gotta be. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think Brant Clark does go with the Kings, but Dylan Gunther is my pick to the Sharks, and Wallstat to the Coyotes, I feel. Or, no, Eklund to the Coyotes. Then the Senators pick Wallstat. Oof, that would be crazy. Oof, boy. Okay, Sharks on the clock here. The pick is in. Dylan Gunther is my pick. I had Dylan Gunther in my mock draft a couple times, with the Sharks. I thought, it's something the Sharks would do. I just felt like That's a shock type of thing. The pick Dylan Gunther. I knew the Red Wings weren't going to pick Dylan Gunther. I just knew they won. They're going to go for a Swedish player. If that's Eklund, if that's Simone Evanson, or whatever. For me, Gunther to the Sharks and Eklund to the Kings. Oh. That means you would have to put him on the wing. You have enough center depth for the Kings, just to say. Interesting. Let's see what happens. The pick is in for the Sharks. Please stop talking. Here we go. The Sharks select William Eklund. William Eklund to the Sharks, everyone. Wow. William Eklund. Just found out. They tried to move the pick, but William Eklund to the Sharks. So Gunther drops. How about Gunther to the Coyotes? Hmm. Yeah, William Eklund to the Sharks. Great pick. Really great pick. Great two-way center. They can really build from that. The rebuilding team that can really use a guy like this. William Eklund to the Sharks. Wow. Alright, what do the Kings go for now? Is it Dylan Gunther? Okay, Eklund's off the board now. Is it Dylan Gunther goes to the Kings? Or do you go with Jesper Wallstedt? Or do you go with Clark? That would be interesting. How does things go? Possibly, but we should be in the top 10. Yeah. Eklund's just really solid player. And he's a great two-way center. He's really just defensively good, solid, plays really solid stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'll be much appreciated. We have 430 subs. Let's continue. Yeah, Gunther next. That could be a really good pick. Mine is going to be Brand Clark. I'm going to keep my Brand Clark pick. I'm going to say Brand Clark is mine. We got 2 likes. Let's continue with our likes and subscribe. Awesome. Thanks. Much appreciated. 431. Let's go. Thank you. Awesome. So, the Kings 3:30 on the clock here. I'm going to stick with my pick, Brand Clark. Alright. Awesome. Thank you. That's awesome. Yes, 3 likes. Thank you for subscribing. So, more videos, draft, free agency, stuff like that. Alright. The Kings have picked. The pick for the Kings is... Let's figure it out. Who's going to be? I had Brand Clark as my pick. Is that possible? Here we go. Okay, let's find out. Who's it going to be? I had Brand Clark. You think Gunther? Good pick there, but let's find out. Can I be right? Yes. Brand Clark is going to the Kings. I was right. Yes. Dylan Gunther is such a good pick. Really, I have to give it to you on that. Dylan Gunther is a very good pick. For sure, but Brand Clark, right shot defenseman, exactly what the Kings need. They need that guy. And they get it. They need a goalie or a defenseman. They get that defenseman they need. Brand Clark to the Kings, and the Coyotes on the clock now. Wow. So what do you think about, man, what do you think about the Coyotes now? Who do they pick? All right, who do the Coyotes pick? Let's put in the comments below. Who did the Coyotes pick? Who do they pick? Who does the Coyotes pick? But looking at Brand Clark, right shot defenseman, big right shot guy, Canadian defenseman. Oh wow, that's nice, but Gunther needs to be picked in the top 10. Yeah. Do you go with the Coyotes picking him? Okay, let's look at the best options. Okay, Dylan Gunther, definitely you're so right about that. Jesper Wallstedt, um, Chaz Lucius. Can we do that? That would be interesting. I say probably Gunther. You're probably right. How about this? Gunther to the Coyotes. We got this correct. We'll say the same thing. Gunther to the Coyotes. The Senators pick Jesper Wallstedt. I think that's what's going to happen. But you know what? You lose Connor Garland. You trade him to the for the Canucks. But then in return, with this first round pick, you got Dylan Gunther. You trade your 25-year-old for a highly talented offensive player. That's a great deal, isn't it? If that's going to happen. If that's a thing. We'll see if it's going to be Dylan Gunther. Yeah, Wallstedt to the Sens. Agreed. Absolutely agree. Well, McTavish taken, so the Sens can't pick McTavish as the guy they wanted, but McTavish really just, his stock really went up. Brand Clark is going to be really solid. Right shot guy. Exactly what they need. No trades yet during this draft. Draft day, yes, tons of trades already. But 220 on the clock here for the Coyotes. See what they pick. Alright, commercial break now. Going through a little you never know, right? Yeah, you never know. Who thought McTavish third overall? I thought the highest he can go maybe to the rings. But here we go. Let's go through the top 8. What do we have so far? Number 1, Owen Power to the Sabres. Number 2, the Kraken picked Matt Beniers. Number 3, Mason McTavish to the Ducks. 4th, Luke Hughes to the Devils. 5, Ken Johnson to the Blue Jackets. 6, Simone Evanson to the Red Wings. 7th, William Eklund to the Sharks. 8th, Brant Clark to the Kings. And potentially, like we're saying right now, Dylan Gunther to the Coyotes. And 10th, maybe, Jesper Wallstedt. Honestly, I thought McTavish was going like 5th or 6th. Yeah, well, at first when you're like, oh wow, McTavish solid. Like, alright, Senators. But then like, alright, hold on a sec. He's going up in his stock, yo. And like, hold on a sec. He's not going number 10. He's going, you know, higher than number 10. I'm like, Blue Jackets. But I didn't think Ducks. But what a great pick for the Ducks. I like this pick a lot for the Ducks. They're my 4th favorite team. Number 1 favorite team, the Habs. Number 2, the Red Wings. Number 3, the Canucks. Number 4, the Ducks. And number 5 is the Wild to do top 5. Okay, we still have a commercial break, but the pick is in for the Coyotes. Still the commercial break. Alright, hopefully it's going to be Gunther here to get the offensive ring. The Coyotes definitely won that shirt over the Canucks. Like, the Canucks couldn't be patient for one more season to get rid of Louis Eriksson, Jay Beagle, and Sutter off the books without paying to get rid of the first round pick. Just saying. Imagine Gunther was in the top 10. Well, the Senators would pick him. Or the Blue Jackets. Definitely. Here we go, the Coyotes. Here we go. It's gotta be Dylan Gunther. Someone who didn't have a pick when they started, and now have a pick 9th overall. They were 11th. They move up here at the same time. Not bad by the Coyotes. They take on Sal with that lad deal. Now the Canucks bunch of deals. Here we go. The Coyotes. The pick is in. Here we go. The 9th selection of the Coyotes. And the Coyotes select Dylan Gunther. Yes, Dylan Gunther, we got it correct. Dylan Gunther goes to the Coyotes. Dylan Gunther is going to the Coyotes. We got it right. There we go. Nice one at number 9. Really great one. Yay. Yes, yay. There we go. Dylan Gunther to the Coyotes. There we go. He's going to be a solid offensive winger for the Coyotes. This is the guy they need. They get him. He scores unbelievably amazing. And that's exactly what the Coyotes need. They need that offensive guy. And they get him. They had Connor Garland. They wanted to move him. They finally moved him to the Canucks. 25-year-old offensive, player. But now they get Gunther. Finally. Yes, finally. He took some pictures with Draisaitl, Nurse, Nugent Hopkins, playing in the same building, so he knows how the NHL arena is like, you know what I mean? Alright, Wallstat to the Sens. Oh boy. What if Wallstat falls to the Sabres at 14th overall? That would be crazy. So now they have Dylan Gunther, they drafted in 2021. 2019, Victor Soderstrom. 2018, Bear Hayden. P.R. Joseph, now with the Pens. They drafted some guys previously. But Dylan Gunther, definitely fantastic pick. Alright, the Sens on the clock here, 3 minutes left. Armstrong added so many picks here. So good by him. You got the second and third by the Islanders. You get, the Flyers giving up a second and a seventh to get Gostisbehere. They get this deal here. They're really doing a good job. And the Coyotes, Armstrong here. Fantastic. If I was commissioner. Alright. The 10th overall selection. We'll see what the Senators pick. I think, like we both said, Jesper Wallstat. It's my pick, right? It's not my pick, but it's gotta be Wallstat. Alright, let's see if I would pick Clark 5th and Gunther 4th. Yeah. We thought maybe Kent Johnson would be in the will be in the position where the Coyotes are at this point, or the Sens. But no. They're just interviewing Ron Francis if Matt Beniers makes it or not, and that stuff. So, do the Sens pick Jesper Wallstedt, 10th overall, the goalie, the Swedish goalie, the SHL goalie here, the stud? All right. Or Matthew Coronado. That's an interesting one too. Chas Luchas, Cole Sillinger, Coronado, good pick. All right, the pick is in for Ottawa. Who does the Ottawa Senators pick? I'll say take Sillinger. Sillinger's an very good offensive guy. Sillinger might be a very good pick. Let's see if Ottawa takes Jesper Wallstedt. All right, Pierre Dorian for the pick. All right, Ottawa picks. Wow, Tyler Boucher is the pick. Wow, that's interesting. Tyler Boucher, the French guy here. Don't know much about Tyler Boucher, but he is a solid winger here on the right wing. He goes 10th overall to the Senators. Wow. This guy can play hard nose, but he's skillful. This guy can do a lot of stuff. Really skilled, power forward that can skate, create so many spaces out there and hits on guys. Tyler Boucher. Wow. He can score goals, but he was injured for most of the year. So, his draft stock could have been higher. Really could have been. All right. Wow. Jackets back on the Blue Jackets back on the clock here. Wait, what? No way. Yeah, Tyler Boucher. And they pass on Jesper Wallstedt. I personally would have went for Wallstedt. I don't trust Matt Murray. But Tyler Boucher, he is tough, strong, power forward. He's kind of like McTavish, but maybe a level or two below him. Let me, did I save it? Yes, I did, okay. Tyler Boucher to the Ottawa Senators. Both guys way off. I know, right? Hey, at least I got Brent Clark. And we got Dylan Gunther. My goodness. Some interesting ones. What do the Blue Jackets pick? Do they go for Wallstat? Do they go for Lucius? Sillinger? Alright. Blue Jackets on the clock, 2:50 left on the clock here. What does Kekalainen go for here? They're on the clock again. You have Ken Johnson, Chinnikov was the other year. Liam Foudy, Dubois, Vensky, Gabriel Carlson is your picks from 2015 to 2021. So, this is the rebuild, and Kekalainen's going to do a great job. He gets, when trades happen, he's like, I want the most. He gets that most out of players. Example, Seth Jones. Ones like that. Line, ones like that. But that one didn't work out as much. Honestly, just because the Blue Jackets are smart, they either pick Sillinger, lost out Coronado. I don't know who to pick here. I'm going to say Sillinger. Actually, I'm going to say Lucius. Chaz Lucius. I'm going to say. I'm not sure. Let's see. I say Chaz Lucius. I'm not totally sure. Here we go. 12th overall pick is Cole Sillinger. Wow. Cole Sillinger goes to the Blue Jackets. There you go. Cole Sillinger. Besides Sabres. Cole Sillinger. Was that drops Sillinger to the Blue Jackets. Wow. He's a really good center. You have Ken Johnson, Cole Sillinger. Sillinger offensively minded, really good, really solid player. Now Calgary on the clock. Do they pick Jesper Wallstedt? You're shocked that Jones got traded to the Hawks for Boqvist? Well, 2 first-round picks and Boqvist? And a second-round pick? Like, I would say, okay, I have Boqvist. Can I just at least give a first-round pick and a second? 2 first-round picks? This is Boqvist. This is an offensively puck-moving guy. This is a really solid player in Boqvist. It's not some fringe prospect. Boqvist is solid. I don't know why they had to give up 2 first-round picks. Made no sense to me on that. Cole Sillinger to the Blue Jackets, and the Flames on the clock. Who does the Flames pick? I want to see the Flames pick Chaz Lucius. Alright, cool, yes. More surprised they resigned him at 9.5 AAV. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, like and subscribe, and much appreciated. We have 431 subscribers. Make sure you like, subscribe, be much appreciated for this draft. Yes. Okay. Cole Sillinger was actually born in Columbus. You got now Jack Roslovic born in Columbus. Now with the Blue Jackets, now you got the Blue Jackets. Make sure you like and subscribe, like I said. Continue, like, all that stuff. I'm gonna say Chaz Lucius to the Flames, and then the Sabres, Jesper Wallstedt. So Columbus gets 2 centers. Ken Johnson and Cole Sillinger, great picks. Alright, the Flames, I'm gonna say Chaz Lucius, and the Sabres, like I said, Jesper Wallstedt. It's my pick. What's everyone else's pick? Alright, Calgary, 2 minutes left on the clock here. Alright, let's see what happens. At this rate, the Canadiens pick is happening at 12:30. That's what Eric Engel said. I know, right? It's taking forever. Alright, I'll be right back. Type your picks for the Flames and let's see what you pick. So my pick is Chaz Lucius to the Flames, and for the Sabres, Jesper Wallstedt. Chaz Lucius to the Flames and Wallstedt to the Sabres. My prediction. I think Seno, so Lucius. Me too. Lucius to the Flames and and the Sabres Wallstedt. For me, Ottoman or Lambos. Ooh, Lambos. Lambos would be an interesting one. I think the Jets will pick Lambos. For me, Wallstedt. Interesting. Alright. Make sure you like and subscribe. Alright, let's see what the Flames go. The pick is in. Here we go. Matthew Coronado goes to the Flames. Matthew Coronado. As Jesper Wallstedt drops and Matthew Coronado to the Flames. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Matthew Coronado to the Flames. Wasn't expecting that. Chaz Lucius drops a little here at this point. Not much. Not really. Chaz Lucius drops. And Wallstedt drops here. Lambos? I think Wallstedt goes to the Sabres at this point. Wallstedt to the Sabres. And Lucius to the Stars. This guy can score. Coronado can do a lot offensively, short-handed, power play, all that stuff. Can shoot the puck. Interesting. And Buffalo on the clock here. 4 minutes left. Alright, let's find out what the Sabres pick here. This guy can be really solid top 6 winger. Can really score. And the Flames really can enjoy this for sure. They could use someone like this. They can really use a guy like this. Year or two, definitely would be nice for him. See how it goes. Coronado is a right winger, and he goes to the Flames. My pick, Wallstat to the Sabres stays, and the Stars, Chaz Luchas. Do it for all three Hughes brothers for a interview here. The pick is in for the Sabres. After this interview, the Sabres will tell us the pick. Alright, they're just waiting this interview and they're taking forever, and the picks in, they're just taking forever. But Buffalo must pick Wallstat. Yeah, they better pick Wallstat. That'll be a fantastic pick. I say Wallstat, and then the Stars pick Chaz Lucic. But they could use a center, offensively minded, a guy who kind of just dropped in the stock because he was injured for most of the year, and then he came back and started scoring. I was like, oh wow, we can score. So we'll see what happens with Wallstat. What's your pick for Dallas? Chaz Lucic. Chaz Lucic for Dallas. Buffalo, Jesper Wallstat. Rangers. Fab and Lysell. Rangers, Fab and Lysell for me. Man, this interview's forever for the Hughes brothers. It's taking forever. Alright. The Sabres pick is in. We've been waiting forever for this one. Wallstat, come on, Wallstat to the Sabres. Here we go. Sabres make the pick, you. Whoa. Okay. Isaac Rosen. And Wallstat drops here. Isaac Rosen. Whoa. Isaac Rosen. I haven't really heard much about this guy. Wow. He's has good vision, smooth hands, quick shot, plays with a lot of energy. Wow. This guy can score. Oh wow, he has a lot of speed, can move around guys, and just lots of energy, can really score. Wow. Where does Wallstat fit in here? Like, wow. Alright, Isaac Rosen goes to the Sabres. What in the world? Wow. Alright. A right winger there. What is the Stars pick? I think I'm gonna go with Chaz Lucius. Lucius to the Stars. I would say Wallstat to the Rangers, but what do you think? Dallas takes Lambos again. What you gonna pick again? Well, Wallstat's gonna be picked. Um, I think Lucius to the Stars. I think the Stars pick Lucius, Rangers, Lambos, Wallstat, Blues. So I think Lucius, Stars, 16, Rangers, Lambos, 17, Wallstat. Oh, a trade. We have a trade, everyone. We have a trade. Oh, we have a trade. The trade. Breaking news, everyone. Ready for breaking news. Detroit is moving the number 23rd pick to number 15 in a trade with Dallas. Does the Red Wings pick? Does the Red Wings pick Wallstat? And we have a trade. We have a trade. Red Wings. Can Wallstat go to the Wings? 15th overall now. Oh man. The Wings have picked it. And they're going 15th instead. Dallas moves down to number 25. It looks like the Wings would take a goalie in Wallstat. If they do, oh my goodness. This would be crazy. Hold on a sec. This thing doesn't want to... You're going to see a big Red Wings logo over the screen because my thing doesn't want to load now. Hold on a sec, everyone. I'm trying to change it. Sorry. My bad. Yes, if Wallstat goes, oh my goodness, I'm a Red Wings fan. My second favorite team. If he goes, I'm gonna be so happy for him to go to the Red Wings. Oh wait, the Wings. Number 15. Oh wait, both for me. Um, well, both love Stevie. Oh, I absolutely do like Stevie. Why? Just an absolute fantastic pick. You got Simone Everson, defenseman. Wallstat to the Wings. Totally. Totally. It's a Chaz Lucius or is Wallstat? I gotta go with Wallstat. What other Swedish guys do we have? What other Swedish guys so we can kind of think here? Hold on a sec. I just X'd out my thing here. That's great, isn't it? Okay. Um, who's some Fabian Lysell? How about Fabian Lysell? He's another guy, Swedish player on the wing. He could be a guy. He's the only guy. Him and Wallstat. Here we go. Dallas trades number 15 pick. A couple picks go back the other way. 28 and wait, no, not 28. Whatever. Two other picks, but they move up. This is great. Detroit's on the clock now. So they moved the first round pick, number 23. They get number 48 for the Stars and 138. First, second, and fifth. I'm trying to temper the excitement, but I can't wait to see move up for anyone but Wallstat. Yeah, Wallstat. That's the only guy. I said Fabian Lysell. I would think, but why would you move up for Fabian Lysell? He could drop. So you gotta think it's Isom. I mean, you gotta think it's Wallstat at this point. Yeah, Jim Neal and Steve Eisman knew each other. It was Ken Holland, and the assistant GMs were Stevie Y and Jim Neal. So they know each other really well. Oh wait, they're on the clock another 5 minutes for them. Why? They know who they're picking, right? It's Wallstat. It's nothing but Wallstat. I'll change number 23rd pick after. Yes, but Wallstat's got to be the guy. Oh wait, come on. We need Stevie. We need Stevie Y to pick Jesper Wallstat. We thought maybe 6 overall, but at number 15 to get Evanson and Wallstat. Come on, Wallstat. I thought Lysell. Imagine they go for they go for Casa instead. Imagine they go for Casa. It'd be funny. But Wallstat's my guy. Being the guy. Oh, we have a Sabres. I mean, we have a Red Wing selection, everyone. It is not Jesper Wallstat. They go a little off the board here. Not really, but kinda here. Sebastian Corsa goes to the rings. It is not Wallstat. It's going to be Sebastian Corsa to the rings. Wow. Wow. Sebastian Corsa to the rings. Not Wallstat, everyone. It's not Wallstat. Corsa is the pick. I can't believe it. They don't pick Wallstat. Kosa's Canadian. Kosa, they pick Kosa. Wow. How is Wallstat falling so behind here? Kosa's going to the rings. Wow. Okay, with Kosa, several people had him ranked higher than Wallstat. Yeah, he's a great Canadian goalie. Get this guy. I'm happy with him actually. To get a guy like this, really am. He has all the ingredients to become a top goalie. Small, calm, strong, confident, all that stuff. Good to see that. Kosa is gonna be really solid. And you know what? He was 17, 1 and 1 up, 157 goals against average, 941 save percentage. Really solid. Looks really great in the crease. Looks massive, composed, really solid. Sebastian Kosa to the rings. All right, Sebastian Kosa to the rings. Make sure you like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Be much appreciated. Thank you so much. If you do. So Sebastian Kosa to the rings. Let's see what the Rangers go for. Where's the Penguins? Well, the Wild have one of them. Because they traded him for Jason Zucco. Alright, so let's see what happens here for the Rangers. Who do they pick? Is it Wallstat? Is it Lucius? It still seems to be too expensive to just climb up a few selections. Too big for picks for that. Yeah, it is. Um, You have a couple guys here. Ottoman. Um, you have Corson Cumans, Lambos, Lysel, Lucius. Alright, we're just waiting after this commercial, Blake. Alright. That's a really good pick. It could be, absolutely. Well, it's the last pick I'm gonna do before I end the video or end the stream for today. But I'm doing the top 16 since these picks take forever. But on top 16, here we go. We'll see what the Rangers pick. The pick is in. Let's find out. The Rangers pick Brendan Ottoman. Wow. And we just see just below that drop. Number 16, Brendan Ottoman is going to the Rangers. Wow. So, Wallstadt's available, Lucius is available, Lysel's available. There's some guys here. Very good. He's always in your face, always skates well, always in your face, plays a great edge, great puck skills, really solid there. And the Blues on the clock, but that's all I'm going to do for today. I'm having a good time. I like our picks a lot. Yeah. Isaac Rosen and Owen Pavel. Man, Wallstedt's dropping him. Even Kosa goes before him, so I feel like the Blues are gonna pick just for Wallstedt or the what happens if Wallstedt drops the Oilers? Should the Oilers trade up to get Wallstedt if he drops? What do you think about that? So thank you for watching NHL News Sports. Like the video, ding the bell, do all that stuff. Make sure you do that. This is the end of the stream.